After 32 years, 6 accused have been given life imprisonment by a POCSO court in the Ajmer sex case for blackmailing schoolgirls and sexually exploiting them in 1992. Around 100 girls were sexually exploited by people, with some of the accused having links to the Khadims of the famous Ajmer Dargah. Khadims are the ones who work at famous Ajmer Dargah and have prominent positions as descendants of Sufi saint Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti. It's been 3 decades now since the nation was shocked by the news of a sex racket which included hundreds of school-going and college-going girls who were blackmailed and sexually exploited by men in Ajmer. On August 20, 6 people accused in the case have been sentenced to life imprisonment by a POCSO court. Out of the 18 accused, 9 had already been sentenced, 4 of whom had been acquitted by the High Court. The POCSO court also imposed a fine of ₹5 lakh on each accused. The accused convicted are Nafis Chisti, Naseem alias Tarzan, Salim Chisti, Iqbal Bhati, Sohail Ghani and Sayyid Sameer Hussain. But what exactly is the Ajmer gang rape case? Ousted Rajasthan Minister Rajinder Gudha claimed that Congress leaders including former Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot had a role to play in the scandal. The case involved exploitation of as many as 100 girls, and it was first covered by journalist Santosh Gupta, who published a report in a local newspaper Dainik Navjyoti in April 1992. The photos that were used to sexually exploit the girls were leaked by a photo lab to Gupta. Some reports stated the number of women who were exploited, which is around 250. The report was titled, "Daughters of Big Leaders Are Victims of Blackmail." The report spoke in detail a racket that was being run where more than 100 girls from the age of 17 to 20 were being assaulted. All these girls were from different schools in Ajmer. They were being blackmailed by people who had local influence, political and financial. There were attempts to erase all evidence. Family members of the victims slowly moved out of the city. As the situation had become more intense, then Rajasthan Chief Minister Bhairo Singh Shekhawat used strict orders not to spare the accused. However, despite his order, nothing happened. A few days later, Santosh Gupta came up with another report. In the report's title, "How Did Those Who Blackmailed Girl Students Remain Free?" Gupta included blurred pictures of the girls. Another report was titled, "CID had given information 5 months back." Another report even said he had seen obscene photographs a month and a half ago. After a long investigation, 18 accused were charged, with some from families of Khadims. The most influential of these men were Farooq Chisti and Nafis Chisti. They were youth Congress leaders with power and wealth which they flaunted. They would target and manipulate young girls attending college and school. According to the report, Farooq initially tracked a student from Sophia Senior Secondary School in Ajmer and used her photograph to blackmail her. Later, his defense argued that he was mentally unstable. When the disturbing details of the case emerged, it led to widespread outrage, causing the city to come to a halt for 2 days as protests erupted. To manage the escalating situation, a group of lawyers met with the district collector and superintendent of police. It was decided that the accused would be detained under the stringent National Security Act to ensure control. Additionally, it was revealed that long before the scandal became public, BJP leader Veer Kumar and Vishwa Hindu Parishad office bearer had informed the district police about the ongoing sexual exploitation of Hindu girls by Muslim men. Finally, in 1992, then Chief Minister Bhairo Singh Shekhawat handed over the case to the CID for a thorough investigation. Before the case could be given over, the Ajmer District Police Administration, under the then Deputy Superintendent Hari Prasad Sharma, registered an FIR. In the FIR, Hari Prasad Sharma gave a report detailing the 4 obscene photos and wrote, "In Ajmer, schoolgirls were somehow trapped and obscene photographs were taken. After that, they were blackmailed as well and sexually abused. Along with this, information has been received that the gang is pressing the girls to bring others in the net." The involvement of the influential men was also taken note of in the FIR. The CID investigation highlighted the role of youth Congress leaders Farooq Chishti and Nafis Chishti, Joint Secretary Anwar Chishti and Almas Maharaj, among others in the racket. Harish Tolani, manager of the photo studio where the photos were brought, and the lab's owner were also included in the list of accused. Many of the girls whose obscene photos were circulated died by suicide. In 1998, a sessions court in Ajmer punished these 8 men with life imprisonment, but the Rajasthan court acquitted 4 of them. In 2003, the Supreme Court decreased the terms of 4 others, Moijullah alias Puttan, Ishrat Ali, Anwar Chisti and Samshuddin to 10 years. As the trials commenced, many victims became uncooperative, with most retracting their earlier statements. While reports indicated that there were between 50 to 100 victims, only a few came forward, and even fewer maintained their original testimonies. On August 20, after 32 years since the scandal first broke, 6 more accused were finally sentenced to life imprisonment. This verdict comes as many of the victims who were once young girls are now mothers and grandmothers. The phrase, "justice delayed is justice denied," rings true in this case, highlighting the long and painful wait for justice.